Hello everyone, welcome to another video on how to make millions of credits. So the Anarchist Cartel Pack sale that I put a recent video up talking about it, that sale has ended and no new sale has basically come up. So it was a 1 week long sale of Hypercrates 55% off and the Cartel Packs I think were 50% off. And that sale was quite awesome. However, unfortunately, the prices of the actual hypercrates on the GTN have not dropped. So right now on the Harbinger, they're sitting at 16 million. I've checked some other servers, they're similar to those prices, and there's only a few even on the GTN. There's only like 2, maybe 3 pages. And normally when you see a sale this big, I don't know, in the past, I'm talking a few months ago, even a year ago, you'd see pages upon pages of hypercrates. So obviously people just aren't buying them as much, but the good news is that for those of you who have a few credits saved up and are looking to invest that and hoping to make more in the future, the prices of the items that actually come out of the Anarchist packs, those prices have dropped, and you can find some really good deals on the GTN. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be showing you guys some of the good deals you can find on the GTN, some things you should be looking out for on your own servers, or if you're on the Harbinger, some of the deals you should be looking out for on this server, and hopefully you'll be able to find these deals and make millions of credits on in the future. Once again, the point of this is you pick up these items for really low prices and you wait a little bit of time. I'm talking a few months. If you can, maybe if you get a good deal, maybe you could sell in a few weeks as well if the prices really rise up on the GTN quicker than you expected. But the point is, this is for people who have the patience to buy an item, invest a few credits in, and then you'll make a lot more in the future once that item becomes a lot more rare. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first deal I would suggest that you look into are these classic Vibra swords. As you can see here, I'm getting deals for this under 10,000 credits. This happens more often than you'd think. These are quite rare weapon drops from the Anarchist packs, and you can find some really good deals on them, and so you should always keep a lookout for them. Every time I log into the game, the first thing I do is I go on the GTN and I see if there's one of these going for a really low amount of credits. I've picked up just so many of these, and I have a cargo base full of them only because for some reason people will go and put these up on the GTN for extremely low prices. So those are the number one deal I would say look out for on your servers. People who have only 20,000 credits can make hundreds of thousands of credits finding those deals. Okay, the next thing to look out for are these Uxie beasts. These are silver mounts. They're a beast mount, and you can find deals for these under 40,000 credits. So find those deals. The next one is the Swamp Raincourt, and can't pronounce it. I think it's the Coenser Revolution. But these are the gold mounts that drop out of this pack. Pick the Swamp Ranker and these for under 2 million. You should always go under 2 million, never go above, because these prices of these gold mounts always drop. Then you have the other two gold mounts, the Kaibuk and the Zakulan Luxury Sidecar. These ones, you should be buying them for maybe under 200,000 credits. Now you can find some really good deals on the Zakul Knight gold armor pieces. As you can see here, I'm getting the helmet and the upper body armor for under 50,000 credits, and honestly, that's insane because I have personally sold these for hundreds of thousands of credits. I'm talking about 900,000, almost a million credits. And so these are really good buys. Anything that's a gold armor piece and that is a headset or a headpiece, or a upper body armor, those are really good deals if you can get them under 50,000 credits. You will be making so many millions of credits in no time if you find those deals. Now, as you can see here, I'm finding really good deals, and this is the Zakul Knight Captain, and it's quite a popular armor piece. So really be looking out for this deal. It's a really good one. And as you can see, I just keep going down. I look for only the upper body armor and the helmet. And remember, the supplementary body armor contains a headpiece. Okay, and a lot of people will see the supplementary body armor, think it only has the belt and the bracers, and put it up for a really low price. And what they don't realize is that it actually has the helmet in it. And so it's a really good way for you to pick those. It's really good for you to pick those up, and you'll get the headpiece. The next thing is the Resistance Fighter. For this one, you should only be investing in the upper body armor, but you can find some really good deals. As you can see here, there's some pretty good deals. I would wait for the price of this. Well, you can see here that's kind of low enough. If it's under 50,000 credits, pick it up. Yeah, and as you can see here, I'm only going for the upper body armor. Don't go for anything else, unless the only thing you really want to be investing in are the upper body armor and the helmets. So that's the only thing. The next ones are the silver armor sets. You can find extremely good deals. You can once again, the upper body armor, and I think this set only contains upper body armors. For the silver sets, the Exiled Knight, the Darth Scotia, Mercenary Slicer, Squadron Ace, and I think there's one more. So you're gonna want to be picking up the upper body armors of these, and you know, don't go above 10,000 credits because really they do drop. So if they're above 10,000 credits when you're looking at it at that point in time, just wait and they should drop. So silver armor sets, very good. Very accessible by numerous players, accessible by many players. And then here, because you can only have like 50,000 credits and still invest in this because the prices dropped so extremely low. This is the next one, the Underworld Anarchist. This is a great buy as well. They're gold. The upper body armor and the supplementary body armor drops low. As you can see, I wasn't able to find really good deals on the upper body armor, but I was able to find some really good deals on the supplementary body armor, which once again contains that headgear. As you can see here, this is the headgear. It looks pretty cool. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, if they're selling it for like 40,000, 50,000 credits, you're almost 100% guaranteed to make a profit. You know, how big that profit is doesn't really matter. As long as you're making a profit, that's good enough. So this is the Warbot requisition. Yeah, that's a little bit too high. I'd say, if it goes below 100, it's really good. Sorry, goes below 1,000,000 credits. If it's in the 100,000 range, that's quite good. Now, if you go to the collections, you can see all the armor pieces that come out of this pack, and so it's really good. Go in collections, make sure you've checked up on the prices of all the items, and you should be doing really well. Always check the arbiter, just why not? Remember, I found a deal. I bought the lightsaber for 5,000,000 credits and then sold it for 13,000,000 credits like a few hours later, so I was able to make a really good profit there. But one thing to keep in mind is it's really good to invest in these silver armor pieces. And I know that from experience. Um, yeah, so as you can see here, just continue checking the prices of these gold armor pieces. Anyways, as I was saying, I know it from experience that you should really invest in these silver armor pieces, and the reason is because if you remember the Underworld Alliance pack, which was one of the first Alliance packs to be released, it came with a ton of silver armor pieces that were selling really low. And then I ended up buying a few of those, and I sold them for hundreds of thousands of credits in a matter of a few months. And I had literally made, I'm talking 25 million credits just by doing that. And I could have bought so many more, but I didn't because I didn't really have confidence in that technique. These are the items that I bought. I'm talking about the Renowned Duelist armor set that was a really good seller, and the Dune Stalker. These were really good sellers, and I sold them for hundreds of thousands of credits, and I had bought them literally for hundreds of credits. Some of them I bought for 500 credits, some were 1,000 credits. I'm talking about the helmet and the upper body armor. I was able to make a ton of profit, and I could have made so much more. So that's why I don't really play around. When I see a good price on these silver armor sets, I don't care how low it is, I buy them all up, as many as I can, because I'm looking to make that profit. So these are the good deals you should be looking out for. I hope you guys are able to find these deals, and they're really good buys. Now, once again, remember that you just have to be patient. You just have to wait and wait for all the glut on this GTN to just run out. So they're gonna get bought up. If they're low price, they're gonna get bought up, and you wait your time, and then you'll be able to sell them when the item's a little bit more rare. And they're really good sellers. I haven't had any problem. No, I've been doing this for like 2 years now. I haven't had any problem. All my items have always sold, and I've just made tons upon tons of credits. And one day I'll go in another character, I'll look in his cargo bay, and I'll see, oh, these are a whole bunch of items I'd bought and I hadn't sold, and then I'll just go and put them all up on the GTN, and they sell quite easily. And next thing you know, I have 20 million credits I didn't even know I had. So that's really the beauty of this system. Just don't be afraid to buy up if you have the credits. This is the best way to spend your credits because it makes more credits in the future. There's no point in just having 15 million credits and spending it on something you want. It's better to convert that 15 million credits to like 50 million credits and then buy what you want, because you have those credits left over which you can then use to make even more credits. So these are the best deals in the GTN. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll see you in the next one.